Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new Indiana Jones figure.
Yes.
So this is from the new line of Indiana Jones figures called Indiana Jones Adventure Series.
Yeah, by Hasbro.
Yes, and this is basically wave or series 1.
Yeah, this is, I believe, the first wave, and the figures are all based on Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And as you can see, we're going to build an artifact.
Yes,
Which
very
is
cool. The Ark of the Covenant.
Yes. So he will help us add to our build an ark. Not as known as the other kind of ark. But anyway, and this is Major Arnold
Toht.
There you go. So he looks really cool. He's got like an overcoat over his suit. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the packaging. So there you go, and it shows you he comes with, is that an extra head sculpt?
Yes, it is. It's from the scene at the end of the movie when they open the Ark and his face melts away.
Pretty gruesome, folks. Yes. An extra hand and a blaster of some sorts. And then he has one of the sides and the ends of the Ark that he comes with. So, very cool.
And then there are the figures in this wave.
Yes, we've previously done
Indy and Marion. Yeah, so this is
okay, I thought we had done the other guy as well. All right, so this is our third getting closer to building our Ark of the Covenant.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get this Major out of his box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and here's
Major Arnold Toht.
Out of his box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build artifact pieces. So here's the one end of the Ark of the Covenant. I believe it matches the other one.
Yeah, I think so.
And then the side, the side, which is a similar engraving or whatever. So very cool. And let's go ahead and take a look. He's going to come with this little blaster. Teeny tiny itty bitty. It's got a red handle. And then he also comes with the hand, which you can explain a little bit about that from the movie if you know.
Yeah, if you've seen the movie, then you know that like during the bar scene with Marion, the headpiece of the Staff of Ra gets in the fire and he sees it and grabs it, and of course it's really hot, so then it burns the image of the one side of the headpiece into his hand.
So there you go. And then here's an even oops, knocked him down. Here's an even grosser thing. I'm going to show it really quickly.
From the end of the film when they open the Ark.
Now you can actually lift up the goggles. It's kind of gruesome as well. But anyway, you'd know if you know the end of the movie. But I'm going to show you on the figure itself. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's take a look at his facial sculpt. So his hat does come off. So that's pretty cool. And his fedora is like rubbery. So it's going to like, fit in very nicely to his head, and you can kind of push it on.
Yeah.
It's not like super hard or anything. This is probably one of the most pliable hats I've seen in a figure. That's really awesome. And then actually what I was going to say is his glasses are also rubbery. So you can kind of lift them up a little bit and see his eyes below there if you would like to. And then, of course, but they will stay on. They are connected right here, glued on or made onto the figure. But anyway, so you can also do that with the other head sculpt.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you might find a surprise. So then he has this overcoat, which it looks green in this lighting. I guess it is a hint of green. It's got the details across here and the belt across there. I was trying to see. There's no slit in it. But it does fit over his shoulders like that. I think that's a nice touch. Because then you can kind of like take it off. It's kind of like a cape. But
yeah. And that was how he wore it in the film. Just kind of over him like that.
Yeah, so that's really cool. All right. And then he has a black and red striped tie. And then his suit also, like as I'm feeling of it, it feels very pliable. Very like a soft rubber, so that it's just like the hat. So very cool. This part of the jacket, so I'm guessing that will help with his articulation. Then he's got the black pants down to the black shoes, got white at the cuffs. He also has trigger finger, and white shirt sticking out from his suit coat jacket sleeve. And I think it's time for you to show off his articulation.
All right, so let's take a look. He's going to have articulation at in the neck, and actually if you look you can kind of see not only does he have a point at the base of the head, he also has one, interestingly enough, at below the collar. You can kind of see it move back and forth, and it makes his tie move, which is really cool. I've never seen one like that before, but it'll allow him to look down and look up as well as side to side. He has articulation at the shoulders, and of course it will rotate as well as extending. He has the elbow articulation, and then it will rotate as well. Then the wrist articulation. He has a point at the waist. He doesn't have the ab crunch like a lot of them do with this waist, but his coat would keep him from having very much range of motion if he did, so it makes sense for the figure. He has articulation at the hips. He has the thigh swivel, the knee joint, and it is just like the elbow. It will rotate as well as bending. And then the ankles. The ankles will roll as well as pivoting. Now, of course, they're gonna have a little bit of less range of motion due to the pants cuffs, but he was not a really action-oriented character in the film, so it fits. So great to add him to the Indiana Jones collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Major Arnold Toht.
And yeah, he definitely meets a
gruesome end at the
yes.
film. But we are one step closer to building the Ark.
Yes, awesome. Cannot wait to build that artifact. So that will be awesome. Just a couple more figures, two or three?
2 left.
All right, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.